I'm John.
I'm Cheryl.
And we're here in Kensington Market. So Kensington Market is a little microcosm within Toronto.
They call Kensington Market mini Toronto because of its ethnic diversity.
This neighborhood is filled with all kinds of eclectic vintage shops, cheese and fishmongers, specialty meat, bread shops, cafes, a real unique blend of restaurants, and there's cuisines from all over the world. George Dennison owned this entire plot of land when he subdivided it in the mid-1800s. They built a lot of affordable housing, and that's why you'll see a lot of the Victorian style architecture here. Now those Victorian homes would house the Scottish and Irish immigrant workers.
There are so many different ethnic groups that have lived and taken over this area at different times.
Kensington Market was originally home to one of the largest Jewish populations in the early 1900s. And at one point in time, Kensington Market had 97 synagogues. There's a couple which are still hanging around here today.
The very first one is still hanging around here today.
Once the Jewish population moved out, and then you saw all the Portuguese coming in, they're the ones that started to paint their house fronts all these bright, vibrant colors that you still see here today. And after the Portuguese started to move west over to Little Portugal, that's when you'd see an influx of, well, almost every nationality that you can imagine, from Ukrainians.
Chinese.
40% of Kensington Market's population is Chinese right now. So Latin American, Afro-Caribbean, and they've got all kinds of really cool Rastafarian shops.
And then there's Rasta Pasta and the Jamaican patty shop as well.
Rasta Pasta has awesome jerk chicken. It just is such a hodgepodge. It's such a melting pot.
Ethnic diversity doesn't even begin to really explain what Kensington Market is.
Forget your troubles. Let me see what you got. Forget your sorrows. I make your food at the moment, yeah. Forget your sorrows and your troubles and your problems, yeah. Forget your weekdays and then let's go in again with them. Trouble everywhere in the world. The trouble is the mud and the boys and the girls. Trouble everywhere, every corner of the world.
When the Jewish population was here, the local businesses wouldn't allow them to own a business or sell any of their wares. So what they did is they opened up their little shops right at the front of their houses, and they would sell to each other in the local community. And you still see that most of these shops are above homes, and they would have been right in the front foyers or just outside the homes.
Forget your trouble if I set like rain.
The other cool thing about Kensington Market is just the amount of public artwork that you see. All different kinds of graffiti, different styles. Every corner you turn, every alleyway, it seems like there's some different colorful imagery that's just bombarding your senses.
My senses are bombarded every time we come through this area.
There's always new art. Thanks to graffiti, the artwork is ever changing.
I'm sure you can notice there is a car that is covered in graffiti right behind us and has a garden growing out of it. It is called the Kensington Garden Car. Originally built in 2006 by a local advocacy group called Streets Are For The People.
And you know what? The streets are for the people here in Kensington. It's very pedestrian friendly, and all the mayhem of Kensington Market Pedestrian Sunday.
And what Pedestrian Sundays is, no automobiles, only pedestrian traffic in all of Kensington Market.
It's every last Sunday of every month. Just seeing the success of Pedestrian Sunday here in Kensington should make the city want to have more areas that they block off to car traffic. Because this is really cool.
The people who live in Kensington Market are a very close-knit group, and they want to keep the market exactly how it is.
They've fought the gentrification that has come into this neighborhood tooth and nail.
We've had Walmart try to open, Starbucks, and I believe a Loblaws as well.
Yeah, Loblaws. When the Loblaws was proposed, the group called the Friends of Kensington Market came up with over 7,000 signatures saying that it was going to take away from the small mom and pop produce, meat, cheese stores. We already have them, they said. Why do we need a Loblaws there?
If you like vibrant culture and ethnicities and food and art and dance and music, then it's your place to go.
Yeah.
Kensington Market, would you say, is a great place for people watching?
One of the best in Toronto.
And it's a great tourist spot as well.
It's a great place just to wander around, get lost,
Go shopping.
have a drink, enjoy all kinds of street food or restaurants.
It's one of my favorite neighborhoods in the entire city.
Kensington Market is Toronto's cultural mecca.
Real vibes in the place to be. With other three, what is up, P? What you saying? I'm right here, no, okay, yo. Had to go to class, it's my main task. But first, I